Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Warpath. I'm the natural hat trick, Matt Sanchez, joined as always by my brother from the very same mother, David 23 Sanchez. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Now, I want to kick this off a little differently tonight, everybody. I know we usually kick into talking about the matches and the main event and everything else, but if any of you know, wrestling is a small community. Wrestling is a family. And I know that if I needed somebody, I could turn to the folks here at SPW and ask for that help, and somebody would reach their hand out and give me some help. And right now, one of our own, ladies and gentlemen, needs help. Our ring announcer, Rob Lethal, recently lost his father, and it is with great solace that we pass along our thoughts and prayers to Rob and his family at this time. And of course, with any time that you have a loss, there is always a bit of closure, a funeral and other expenses that have to be taken care of. So tonight, we thought that it would be wonderful if we could ask for anybody that is capable to please feel free to donate to Rob Lethal's GoFundMe. You can hit !Rob in the chat, and that'll take you to the link for his GoFundMe to help cover his father's funeral costs. Rob is an amazing person. We've gotten the chance to know him over the months that we've been working with SPW. He's given us tips and tricks and given us a lot of institutional knowledge to make this show happen. So if anybody is capable of helping him out, please do so. If you can't, even just boosting the post on any of the social media platforms for Supreme Pro Wrestling goes a really long way. We thank you for even considering it tonight. But with that,
we absolutely do, guys.
Yep. With that, we do have a show that we want to get to for you guys tonight. And I can tell you right now, we can't even really talk about any matches that we have set up, Dave, because we have to talk about the pure insanity that was last week's show. I mean, we closed out, and the appeal, first off, Jekylls has snapped. And if Jekylls is already a dangerous individual inside of the ring, and to see him have that moment of just snapping and really tapping into that dark side, it was terrifying to witness. And I can tell you, as the man that held that microphone in front of his face last week, that was not a comfortable room to be in, to interview him. And I mean, so much so, Dave, that we as the interviewers and you know the broadcast team for SPW Warpath, we requested to not have an interview with him for the show because he's unstable right now.
Who knows
Dave.
what he's capable of at
exactly.
That point, you know?
I mean, we know what he's capable of when he's in control.
Yeah, he's a scary individual when he is meaning to cause someone pain, but when he's out of control like this, and I didn't want to put myself in any kind of harm's way. No, and I don't blame you for doing the same. You know,
nope, you're right. But we will hear from Jekylls tonight. He will tell us what's going on, what's going inside that dark.
Yeah, he'll be in the ring.
Mind.
I'm not getting anywhere near him though.
No, thank you.
No,
I'm right there with you.
10-20 foot pole. I'm gonna give him the COVID plus treatment like what you're doing tonight, Maddie. I'm gonna make sure I keep a wide berth from Jekylls from here on out as much as I can.
That's a good call, Dave. And then of course we also need to try and find some time to discuss. I mean, your boys, the appeal. You seem to be a little, I'd say, torn at the end of last week, and I mean, we got to talk about it. We got to get an update. Scoot, he went to the hospital. He's been checked out, and he's technically been cleared to compete again, but he's definitely not 100%.
No, you're right, and I don't know how I feel about what we saw. The only thing that I could theorize is that maybe Scoot said that Nathan Brick's jacket was faux fur, and that like they love their appearance in the appeal, and they're all about the best of the best, and so you insult them that way. But I don't think that is a good enough trigger to do what they did. They sent him to the hospital. They had to clear the building for medical personnel to come in to stabilize Scoot before they even got him into an ambulance. So I mean, Scoot was not just torn, he was not just hurt, he was injured. He was like, I am surprised that he got the clearance by any means to even come back in the building.
You're not wrong, and I think, honestly, if I'm being honest, Dave, we had a chance. Well, you did. You had a chance to catch up with the appeal to try and get some answers, and let's see what the appeal had to say.
All right, I'm here again with, you guys recognize, this is the appeal, obviously, but I've got to ask, I mean, last month's show ended with a bit of a surprise, and to be honest, left me personally a little torn, but why did you guys attack Scoot the way that you did?
First off, that's a great shirt that you're wearing.
Thank you.
It's nice to get some respect from someone. I'm not going to dwell on this because the past is in the past, but last month, they got cheated out of the match that they were supposed to have for the #1 contendership for the tag team titles.
BS.
It was BS. So we decided to remind everyone of exactly what we are capable of. Now tonight, I have my match against Guapo Lupe. And if you remember last month what we did to Scoot, tonight it's gonna be even worse.
Damn
Poor little Guapo. Poor little Guapo.
He was good. He was cute from the start, but once this night's over, not so cute no more.
Well, big promises coming up from the appeal. Let's see what happens next.
Yo, didn't you take off your shirt? Last.
Yeah, I did. I would. Yeah, I did. I would.
Well, you know what? We'll end this. We'll talk about this after.
I appreciate
but
that.
We're not gonna let that go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, back to you. Help me.
It wasn't pretty. We can say that much. It wasn't great for me, and I'm just happy that I still look as the normal David that you were used to seeing beforehand.
It looks a little different, Dave, because quite frankly, your nose looks a little brown right about now. I mean, it seems like
That's racist. Because my last name's Sanchez, you say my nose is brown? How dare, of all people, Maddie, of all people, I would expect you to know how much that hurts.
Well, it looks like there's some trouble in paradise with you and the appeal. That is unfortunate, but like you said, it sounds like we may be getting our Extreme Championship defended. It sounds like we're gonna have Guapo and Brick here, so that's great news. I'm glad to hear that we're kind of laying things out. But honestly, I don't know. I think we've dilly-dallied enough, Dave. I think we've got to get down to the ring, and we need to hear from Jekylls. So yeah,
we do. As much as I don't want to see this man, like, oh goodness, yeah, okay.
All right, well, let's head down to the ring right now, and let's catch up with, let's Gutsy Gillespie first and foremost, and we'll see what's going on.
Not so fun is this message I have to read to you straight from our president, Mr. Miller.
Come on, SPW Universe, show him some respect.
It says, Sir Samurai is not here to wrestle today, June 18, 2020.
I do not recognize that music, but it's creepy.
You don't need to.
And I've got a good idea who it is.
Yep, that sounded like Scary Children.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, goodness.
The Freak has entered the building, ladies and gentlemen, and he means
Smart
business.
move.
Gutsy Gillespie rolling out of the ring. That is, quite frankly, the smartest thing anyone could have done in that situation.
Absolutely it is. I'm surprised she stayed in that long.
And the Freak has a microphone. He has something he wants to say.
It would appear that Samurai is not here. It's funny because I am going to rip SPW apart. There is no more games. It's funny that Samurai is not here because I know that he is friends with Scoot Robertson, and you guys remember what I did to him.
God, that laugh.
That's the Honor Society music.
Wait a minute.
Sir Samurai's not in the building,
Oh
but
my
mad at
goodness.
Extreme Eliza Hammer sure is.
With the pride face paint on and all, she looks ready for business, Maddie.
She looks like she is about to handle some business. You were absolutely correct, Dave. But you can hear her.
You want to fight the Honor Society? I'm right here. I'll take you on anytime. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's
Wow.
go.
I don't know if that's the right move.
Set the match up.
But
Hammer's
Eliza
showing
Hammer,
zero fear.
she is stepping up to the plate for her friends in the Honor Society and says, I got this one, boys.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, we have to.
Senior referee Karina Kyle in the ring, about to make this thing official. Are we gonna hear a bell ring right now, Maddie? Do you think so?
Well, Karina looks like she has to try and go check. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? If he has something illegal on him, let him have it. I just stay away from him, Karina.
At this point,
He's still got the hat on. Karina Kyle calls for the bell, and this is
ringing
official,
the bell.
ladies and gentlemen. Competitors face to face, nose to nose in the middle of the ring. Jekylls showing no fear. Eliza Hammer. Jekylls turned his back on Eliza Hammer and gave her a free shot. Double axe handle to the back, and it doesn't seem
my
to have
goodness,
phased him
Maddie.
at all. Oh, what a big
Look
slap!
look at this week's face paint for Jekylls. That is not the normal Jester
Oh
that
my
we're used
God.
to seeing.
You are correct, and he is... Oh! Big bookend there by Eliza Hammer, and Jekylls is down. Big leg drop to go along with it, and she is ready, and she is off and running. Here we go. Oh, big splash in the middle of the ring. Putting it to him right now, off the ropes, and another big splash as well. Kick out at 2 by Jekylls. Near fall there for Eliza Hammer, and she's cooking already, folks.
She is in control of this match from the bell ringing, except for that little stutter step that at the beginning here. But my goodness, Eliza Hammer is giving it to Jekylls.
A corner splash from the middle rope, and Jekylls is down, ladies. Oh, nope.
Oh,
Nope.
nope.
Jekylls is not down. I was mistaken. And get out of there, Hammer. Get away from him right
She's
now.
showing no fear.
Oh my God. A lack of fear does not mean this is a good idea. Hammer. He's eating it all. Oh, big boot by the freak straight to Hammer's face, and now he's sitting her down for the puppet show. No! Oh my God! That was normally when he would do his little puppet show routine, and instead just drove the forearm right across her chest and sent her directly to the mat with a huge move. Oh! Kick directly to the side of the temple. Oh! She is just fighting to survive right now here on the outside. Oh!
Oh my God.
Boot rake, toes right across the top of the head, and he rolls in to break the count, and goes right back out to dish more punishing. Big forearm right to her face, and right now Eliza Hammer is in trouble, Dave.
She sure is, and Jekylls is just taking his sweet time.
Jekylls just took a fry
meticulously.
from a fan and shoved
Oh, my
it down
goodness.
Eliza Hammer's throat, and now he is in a staring contest with the baby.
Well, she's gonna have nightmares.
I mean, I would for her. Oh, what a clubbing blow across
I'm going
the back.
to as well, I think.
Listen to the agony that she is in right now.
My goodness, Maddie. He was just pulling her face off of her skin practically.
Trying to
Similar
make
to how
her
he looks
look
right
like his
now.
face paint. Exactly, Dave.
Yes.
And you saw him. He rolled back in, got the count broken, and now is going back to work on the outside and is dragging Eliza Hammer away. Oh, big shot directly to the jaw, and Hammer is rolling down. Oh, this
What
is
does
not where
Jekylls
you
have
want to
in
be.
mind
I
right
know I know she's Madam Extreme, but you do not want to be on the outside right now with this psychopath version of Jekylls. And what a reversal!
Wow!
Huge arm drag into the boards. Hammer's
What a
turning the tables
reversal
here.
by Hammer.
Oh, hits him with a big clothesline in the corner. Back it up, going for another. Oh, you can hear the thud against the boards.
Yes, you can. Maybe
Further
Jekylls
back.
is now regretting bringing this out of the...
Oh, what a splash! You could hear all the air driven out of Jekylls' body.
Wow. Jekylls has to be regretting taking this out of the ring at this point, Maddie.
Both of them are down and out, and Karina Kyle is trying to usher them back to the ring right now. You could see they are both hurt, Dave. That was all done out of desperation, and that might have been the only thing that Hammer had left in her tank.
After getting it from Jekylls for so long, yeah, like that could be it. But at the same time, you know, Jekylls is still worn out from the beginning of this match too. So both of these superstars are just in pain right now, Maddie.
This has been a brutal back and forth match, and now here we go. Eliza Hammer with the right hand. She's got Jekylls by the head. Nice little side headlock here. But Jekylls fighting out of it. Jekylls rolling Hammer back onto the apron. But I think he thinks that she's in the ring, but she's not. She's on the outside. And now, big crossbody off the apron, and Jekylls is down
Maddie.
again.
Wow. Huge move by Hammer off the apron.
Jekylls is hurt, and right now, Hammer is taking advantage of it, rolling him back into the ring. She's got him set up. It looks like for another one of those second rope splashes here. Jekylls in the landing zone. Oh, what a huge move. Oh, my goodness. And she's not wasting any time. She's going back for a second, Dave.
Right back up, Maddie. She didn't even go for a pinfall at all there.
Oh, hits it again.
Two.
And knowing what she's up against, she's climbing one back up. She's going for her own natural hat trick here, Dave.
Yes, she is, Maddie.
Sets him up. And there she goes down, hits it. Here we go with the cover.
Third
One,
time's a charm.
two. Kick out at the last possible moment by Jekylls. I cannot believe he had the wherewithal to know to kick out there. She says he's done, and she is climbing to the top rope, to the middle rope once again. Looks like she's going to go for one more. Jekylls with the quick thinking.
He is not done, apparently, Matt.
Discus elbow to the back of the neck. Eliza Hammer might be out.
That would knock me out, that's for certain. She is not looking too good right now.
Jekylls dragging her out to the middle of the ring and yanking her up by her hair. Another ripcord discus elbow, and Eliza Hammer is down, and Jekylls commanding for the count with one knee. 1, 2, 3, and Jekylls picks up the win. Eliza Hammer with a valiant effort, but nothing could be done to stop the freak.
My goodness.
And he's not done. He's not done. He knows that this is the only member of the Honor Society he can get his hands on tonight, and he's going to get his money's worth. Another discus elbow in the corner. Another.
He is sending his message to Scoot Robertson and to Sir Samurai right now, to the entire SPW universe.
Here comes Sir Samurai. He's not cleared for action tonight.
He doesn't look like he's ready for action, but he is ready to fight.
He's not cleared to wrestle tonight, Dave, but he is in the ring with an equalizer.
That's the Sir Samurai we know and love here at SPW, Matt.
Sir Samurai has come out.
His comrade.
Jekylls walking away, and Sir Samurai calling for help, but we have to hit a commercial here, Dave. Right now, he's going for it.
They are the most dangerous athletes alive. They have built a legacy inside the squared circle. They are brutal and aggressive. They are athletic competitors. And they are showmen. And they will stop at nothing to achieve greatness. Now, it's your turn join the SPW Academy and become one of them.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and Sir Samurai has a microphone.
Jekylls, you're gonna find me! I don't know where you all said that somewhere better to me! I'm in the center of the ring! So yeah,
He is intense right now, Matty.
Mike says I'm not cleared to wrestle, which is weird, 'cause I wrestled last night, I wrestled last week, I wrestled the week before, but oh no! Sir Samurai's not cleared to wrestle! That's fine! Last month, the appeal, attack Scoot from behind, they think they can get away with that? I'm not cleared to wrestle appeal, but I'm cleared to fight! Come on!
Sir Samurai calling out the appeal right here, wanting a fight.
Wow.
You attack all of us!
Are we going to hear from the appeal? Do we think that they're going to take... That's their music.
The numbers are in their favor at this point, Matty. I don't see why they wouldn't come down.
Sir Samurai has challenged the appeal to a fight. He has no backup right now. Eliza Hammer is down and out. Scoot Robertson is not in the building right now. This is a suicide mission, Dave.
No one's crazier than Samurai, Matty. You know that.
Here you go. You got the Dark Fox Illumide hanging out here, of course, with Jason Xavier making up 2/3 of the appeal. Nathan Brick getting ready for his match with Guapo Lupe for the Extreme title. Illumide sauntering to the ring.
Looks like he sees
Of course. I mean, listen, when you're hungry for a championship, you got to make sure you're fueling yourself with only the best by stealing it from the children at ringside. Way to go, Illumide.
You know, I think that's just more of a testament to the snack bar at the SPW Arena, Matty. They make some pretty damn good fries, and this is the second time we've seen Illumide steal fries from a child.
You can hear it. The front row crew, the SPW universe, they do not care for the appeal.
Well, after their attack on the heart and soul of SPW, Scoot Robertson, we're not that surprised.
No, not at all. Jason setting up his cam
honestly,
as always.
Still don't know how I feel, Matty. I'm still a bit torn.
Oh my God! Moonshine Rex Calhoun from behind, taking out Sir Samurai.
What is he doing out here?
I never said I came alone!
Did Samurai just lay a trap?
He was the bait this entire time.
My God, David.
Yes.
We know that music.
I know that music, Matty.
That's the OG of ECW. Mustafa Saeed is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Just Zach right alongside him.
Zach.
And the appeal and Moonshine Rex Calhoun look like they've seen a ghost.
Can you blame him, Matty?
And the appeal going right after
right
Zach
to him,
and Mustafa Saeed. And this is a fight, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't even a match. This was supposed to be the time that we should have been seeing Nathan Brick taking on Guapo Lupe, but I've just been informed that match has been pushed. And this is now our main event, ladies and gentlemen, a street fight with Sir Samurai, Mustafa Saeed, and Just Zach taking on the appeal and Moonshine Rex Calhoun.
My goodness. This is pure chaos, Matty.
Just Zach. Oh no! Moonshine Rex Calhoun sending Zach off the post.
Off the ring post. Mustafa Saeed still got Illumide back near the entrance ramp, choking him with his own fine leather jacket.
And here comes Samurai to come check it out. Putting in a couple shots of his own. And here comes Jason Xavier. He's on the back of Sir Samurai. Mustafa Saeed putting the boots to Illumide. And Sir Samurai driving Jason Xavier into the glass to get him off of his back.
It worked. It worked.
This is
squashed him like a bug.
Pure chaos. There is fights happening all over the arena. And look at this. Sir Samurai has a chair, and he's placing it onto the back of Jason Xavier and sitting down on him and wrenching at his neck.
This seems like a bit of a modified camel clutch almost.
Indeed it was, and Mustafa Saeed with the massive chair shot to the back of Illumide. And Sir Samurai taking advantage of it.
On Illumide.
Indeed, Dave. And now a camel clutch applied with the chair over across the back, and Just Zach is taking control of Rex Moonshine Calhoun over on the other side.
Wow, this is just pure chaos, Matty. There's not even an official out here to try to rein these maniacs in right now. This is intense.
Big suplex by Calhoun. And it looks like Samurai has gotten himself a different chair. Oh my God, oh my God! Mustafa Saeed. And then the chair to the ankle. This is going crazy, Dave. I don't even know how we're keeping up with this. And now Samurai to the chair, to Zach. Zach with the chair. Across the back of Rex Calhoun. That is a metal chair, ladies and gentlemen. That does not feel good.
No, it
Zach with the drive that into his stomach.
Calhoun.
Oh my God! Moonshine says, I don't need the chair, and starts putting the boots to Zach. Oh my goodness, look, it's like a walls out here. Modified Boston Crab Illuminate is hung up by Mustafa Saeed, and that is a strong, large man. And a Hurricane Rana by Zach. Standing drop kick to go along with it, and you can see in the background, Sir Samurai still fighting with Jason Xavier across the entire arena. This is pure chaos.
You know, big shout outs to our Warpath camera crew for just trying to keep up with these just crazed psychos right now, Matty. Everyone has just lost their mind. Wow. Now a proper camel clutch being delivered to Sir Samurai. Jason Xavier giving him a taste of his own medicine.
I did that. Go and myself, baby. That's what I do.
I believe there are some thoughts on yachts that have different opinions on that one, Jason. Back in the ring now, Mustafa Saeed is still handling business with Illumide. Rex Calhoun has got Zach on the outside, and now there's a sleeper hold being applied to Sir Samurai, but Sir Samurai taking Xavier and putting him back first into the ring post just to survive there.
Wow.
And look at the agony on his face.
Sir Samurai. Yeah.
And it looks like Samurai's got a camel clutch of his own.
Tit for tat, Matty. That is what is going on right now.
Oh, and then a forearm to the side of the face, and Mustafa Saeed with a big back elbow on Illumide. I can't even keep up, Dave. There's so much going on.
I don't even. Where is just Zach and Rex Calhoun at this point? Do you have any idea? Do you have tabs on him at all, Matty?
Somewhere. They're somewhere in the arena.
Yeah, they've got to be. I mean, oh wait, I see some stripes.
I see Colt Weston has entered the ring to officiate this fight, but I'm not really sure what he's going to officiate. This is exactly what I just said. This is a fight.
This is absolutely a fight. This is not a match. There is no organization or semblance of a wrestling match to this. This is just 6 dudes going at it right now, Matty.
I just got word, Dave. This is officially a fight, which means that at any point in time, the only way this can be decided is by pinfall or submission, but anything goes. This is a street fight at this point, Dave.
Yeah, I think I saw earlier Rex Calhoun using a piece of ice as a weapon against Just Zach.
You're not
and
wrong
shoving
there.
it in his face.
And now he's got the abdominal stress locked in on Just Zach, and Just Zach looks to be in a lot of pain. And Illumide fighting back out. Here we go. Got a cover here, but
1,
there's...
2, 3.
Oh!
Where you at, Colt?
Colt is trying to gain some semblance of control anywhere in this ring.
I can't blame him, I guess. This is just absolute insanity.
Look at the strength there. Mustafa Saeed tossed Illumide out, but the agility of the big man, and now he's got him on the outside of the apron and is just clubbing blows across his chest.
Yep. Illumide having some trouble moving Mustafa Saeed.
He's a big man. And now Mustafa Saeed has got him across the bottom rope, choking him as well.
Oh, wow, look at that. That is another veteran move. That's just all about ring presence and knowledge of where you are. Oh.
Jason Xavier getting Mustafa Saeed down. Oh, what a drop on the lower back. Just Zach might be broken in half.
That apron is
Russian
not
leg
forgiven.
sweep by Sir Samurai. He's got a crossface opportunity. He's locked it in. Modified crossface.
What do you say? No. What do you say?
Jason Xavier is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Mustafa Saeed has got Illuminate on the
Not
outside.
looking too happy.
But here comes Jekylls.
Wait a minute.
Jekylls is forced to break.
Anything goes, right, Maddie?
Anything goes. The fight is broken out. Jekylls, Sir Samurai.
The Freak wants more fight.
Trading it. Colt Weston calling for the bell. But this is a fight. There is no disqualification, and the match will continue. Big boot. Oh, no. Big spinning tornado cutter by Jason Xavier. Here we go with the count. 1, 2, 3, and the appeal has stolen the win thanks to Jekylls.
My goodness.
And now more chaos as the
They're not
appeal
done.
is putting the boots to Sir Samurai.
Colt Weston trying to prevent this, but he is
The big man's back in, and they are clearing house. Look how quick the appeal took off as soon as Mustafa Saeed showed up. Real big men there.
Just Zach coming to the aid of Sir Samurai right now, and can we cut away from this shot right? That is not comforting, Maddie.
Look at the sick, twisted smile as Jekylls seems to be
He is
enjoying.
So proud of himself.
Sir Samurai not cleared for official action tonight, but called out the appeal, called out Jekylls and got a fight. The appeal came out, answered for it, and now Mustafa Saeed has a mic.
I know you got something to say. Just say it. Is that the best you guys got?
Samurai, defiant as always.
Samurai. That's quintessential Sir Samurai.
They can go toe-to-toe with the three of us.
You know, you might be right about that, Samurai.
Sure, Phillips says we're the champions, boys. We're the champions.
Oh, look at that. He's announcing themselves as the Trios champs at this point. Of course, that is not an actual title that is held.
Well, it's bestowed upon them by Phil from Gold, Maddie.
I'm coming back. I ain't going nowhere no more.
Mustafa Saeed is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Wrestling around here. I make sure that.
Oh my goodness.
Mustafa Saeed has promised to clean up wrestling here at SPW.
Appeal, Jeckles, be afraid. I'm just warming up.
This man would be the happiest man in the world to die in this ring. That is the level of insanity and dedication that Sir Samurai has to this.
I mean, you saw what he put Big Ugly through during the I Quit match at One Supreme Night. Who else would want to go against Sir Samurai at this point? Like, the appeal and Jekylls have, for lack of a better term, Maddie, they've got some big balls on them to want to take on Sir Samurai, Just Jack, and Mustafa Saeed. Oh my goodness.
Look at that collection of talent right there on the on the ramp, Dave. And Guapo Lupe in chat nailed it when he said, endure with honor. That is their mantra, that is their motto, and that is what they always do. But let's talk about the insanity that was those two matches, Dave. First and foremost, a huge win for Jekylls, picking it up over Madam Extreme, Eliza Hammer. Eliza Hammer is not a slouch. Eliza Hammer has wrestled all over this country and is one of the top women's wrestlers on the independent circuit. And to be able to pick up a huge win against her is not easy, to say the least. But,
no,
man, Jekylls tapped into something deep and dark and barbaric. And I don't know what to expect at this point anymore, because an unhinged Jekylls, like we mentioned at the beginning of the show, is a dangerous Jekylls, and you saw it. He lost it at the end of that match and delivered an additional 3 or 4 discus elbows to Hammer.
Very unnecessarily. He had the match won. The bell had rung already, and you can tell that it didn't matter to Jekylls that the match was over, that the bell was rung. Karina Kyle had already declared him the winner, couldn't even raise his hand. All he wanted to do was inflict pain on Eliza, on the Honor Society, and just, as he said at the beginning of when he had the microphone, on SPW as a whole. So I am legitimately scared to see what the next step is for Jeckles the Jester. I mean, you saw the difference in just his appearance and with his ferocity in the ring. It was like nothing we've ever seen before.
I don't know if I want to see what's next for SPW.
Yeah.
Jekylls has made it his mission at this point, Dave, to destroy SPW. And he went straight to the heart right off the bat. The Honor Society is, I mean, there's no way to cut around this. The Honor Society is SPW. Like, you have Madam Extreme, Sir Samurai, Mr. Punishment, as well as the SPW champion, Scoot Robertson, all associated with the Honor Society. And it's not hyperbole to say that if you start there, if you can destroy, if Jekylls succeeds, I don't know what's in store for SPW. This could become an entirely different company.
Yeah, very much. It could be, SJW, Supreme Jekylls Wrestling at that point. Who knows? I mean,
who knows?
I am legitimately worried for our jobs as Warpath correspondents. Who knows if Jekylls will keep us around if he takes things over? But at this point, it looks. I mean, as things ended, Samurai's still standing, and he's, as Samurai is, crazy as hell, still ready to fight.
Always.
Even after that, even after Jekylls and the appeal and Rex Moonshine came out, that didn't really phase Sir Samurai, which
he was ready
I feel like
to
we
fight.
should come to expect at this point. But that was just,
I mean,
chaos is an understatement. I don't know what else to say. I'm out of words.
If you're Mike Miller, like, you have to know that saying that Samurai's not clear to wrestle was never going to stop him from stepping into the ring today. Like, he said it himself. I'm going to fight. Fine. Then I can't wrestle?
Yeah.
Fine. I'll fight. And that was...
Which is worse for Samurai in his condition, but that's who Samurai is.
But at the same time, it cost them a match today. Like, they came up short against the appeal. Now, obviously, the big assist there by Jekylls, but the appeal's kind of on a roll again. And like we mentioned a little earlier, that means that we are going to be having next week on the show, our main event next week will be Nathan Brick taking on Guapo Lupe for Guapo's Extreme title. And with how much they've been going, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous for Guapo. You know that I love me some Resident Cutie, and I gotta admit, like, this is a match that has me a little worried with how hot they're running.
Yeah, I'm worried too. I mean, I'm right there with you in the troop of people who love Guapo Lupe. Got nothing but respect for that guy. He comes out every single month and he just shows how much he loves this sport and entertaining people. But I mean, I don't even know where I stand with the appeal. Not how I know how I feel about them. I'm still very torn. But, like, I don't even know if they'll even let me be adjacent to them like they did previously. So I don't know where I stand. I don't know where they stand.
Well, we will work to try and figure that out over the coming weeks, of course, because that's the big question everyone has.
I know it's, and we're here to get you the hard hitting answers, of course. But, you know, I am worried for Guapo because it's not like he doesn't have friends in SPW, but he typically comes to the ring by himself.
Pretty lone wolfish, and I agree.
Yeah, and he handles his own business, and that's one of the reasons why I respect him so much. But, I mean, the appeal is not afraid to take advantage of a 3-on-1 situation.
Well, speaking of people who went lone wolf, backstage interviewer Eddie Mayhem caught up with Eliza Hammer. Let's see what Madam Extreme had to say.
All
We're
right,
here with
Eddie.
Madam Extreme, Eliza Hammer, and it was a crazy, crazy match. We all had to turn away. It's a new Jekylls, definitely new Jekylls. I just need to know how you doing, what's going on, how you feeling.
Honestly, I mean, Jeckles beat the crap out of me. I mean, one boot to the head from him is plenty for anybody, and he gave me a few, but the deal for me is that someone's calling out SPW, someone's calling out the Honor Society, they're calling out Samurai, they're calling out Scoot, they're calling out me. I'm gonna respond every single time, no matter who it is. Doesn't matter if it's Jeckles, doesn't matter if it's the appeal. So he can try to beat me down, and he won this one, fair and square, but I'm never gonna stop coming. The Honor Society is never gonna stop coming, so watch out.
You guys heard it. They're going to come for you. Start running.
Well, as you can see,
Wow.
Madam Extreme also has a little bit of a defiant streak in her, Dave.
Wonder where she gets that from. Maybe her mentor, Sir Samurai.
Maybe it's because, yep, I think you might be correct on that one, but that is, I mean, it's good to see her standing upright. The last time we saw somebody get attacked by Jekylls and the appeal, it was obviously Scoot, and he was seriously hurt. So I'm happy to see that Samurai and Eliza Hammer are still standing, and it would be, we will have to see what's going to happen. Now, we are going to get ready to get on out of here because we're wrapping up this particular episode. But before we do, I want to make sure I announce to let everybody know that first and foremost, we will have our next show on Sunday, July 16th. And that will be the This Means War show. That'll be taking place at the SPW Arena, as always. And thank you for the reminder there, Dave. If you are available to do so and help out, please hit !Rob live in chat. If you're on YouTube, the link will be below as well. Help us support one of our own. That would be fantastic if you could. If you can't, no big deal. We just appreciate you taking the time to even consider it.
Yeah.
Next
anything
week,
that you guys can do to help out. Sorry, Maddie. I just wanted to make sure, put my little seasoning on it too. Anything helps.
I'm stoked about next week, Dave, because now we know the main event is going to be Nathan Brick taking on Guapo Lupe for the Extreme title. But in our opening bout, he's traveled across this entire continent, wrestling from east to west, north to south, and making his SPW debut next week. The one and only Tarzan Duran will be taking on the Anomaly, Alex Ace. And I am looking forward to this
Tarzanian Devil's
match.
in the building?
The Tarzanian Devil is here, and I am so excited about this match. The Tarzanian Devil has a high energy style hit, stick, move, and it's going to be a great match to watch as he goes up against the resident big man, the Anomaly, Alex Ace. That is going to be one hell of an opening match, Dave.
He actually just had a birthday pass by us in the last couple of days. So big shout out, happy birthday to the Tarzanian Devil, but very excited to see what you can do against the Anomaly. You got literally a tall order ahead of you, my friend. So good luck to you next week.
Not wrong there. All right, well, we're getting ready to wrap up here. And as always, I want to thank everybody in the back. I want to thank a special thank you to our camera crew, of course, myself and David, as well as Jay Roughton and Ernie Enriquez Jr. And a special shout out to you, Debbie. Thank you so much. We hope you are resting and healing up as quick as you can. And as always, we appreciate you guys joining us for Warpath. And David, send them out.
See you next Thursday.